Hello, hello, hello. If you guys can hear me, please put a one in the chat. I want to make sure everyone can hear me before we go any further. Okay, let me see if I see any ones in the chat. I guess I could ones. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Karen Spencer, Lenora, Nova, thank you for being here. Leandris, thank you for being here. Lena, Pretty Brown Eyes, of course. Miss Queenie, thank you for being here. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Thank you for being here. Forever Lisa, hello. Thank you for being here. Caramel Bunny, Petey Pete, Spicy Dicey. Hello, Spicy Dicey. I appreciate you all for being here. And Soul Sisters number one. Thank you for being here. Okay, I spoke to the other people earlier as I put your names up on the chat. Hey, Deanna, how are you doing? I'm gonna stop coming in while at work. Girl, girl, listen, Deanna. I hope you are able to mail somebody some spackle. I hear that you are buying up houses and flipping houses. Girl, can you put a little spackle in a freezer bag and mail it to a bald head heifer in St. Louis? She don't have no man who can put it on. Maybe you can put one of them cake icing knives in there, so maybe she'll be able to smooth it on. It looked like she put it on with a look like she put it on with a spaghetti, one of those things that you get spaghetti out of the pot with. So with all those trails and stuff in the spackle now. So maybe you can give her like a cake icing knife or one of those palette knife that painters use with the offset handle to make sure that this St. Louis bum will be able to smooth it on over that wall a little smoother than what it is. Hey, Marvelous Me, how are you doing? Okay. Okay, that house looks like a roach's paradise. I agree. So I just wanted to I'll even add a little sheep. Girl, you doing the Lord's work. You are doing the Lord's work. Thank you, Deanna. I'm pretty sure it won't be appreciated, but it is much needed. Hey, the only Empress, how you doing? Okay, so now, Better Roach. Um, you see all the trash on the floor. Us roaches see beds. Hey, Tammy Lynn. Hey, Brianna, what's going on? So, hey, EJ, how you doing? So, Toya Abstract. Okay, I'm gonna quit speaking. Okay, you would have thought that this bald head person would have had enough. I've had enough of her. I've had enough of her since she came out here and said that I stole money and I from my pot for the wreath competition. See, it was at that point that Kwani was cut off from Ronnie Q. There was no more seeing Kwani, going to Kwani. There was no more Kwani as far as Ronnie Q was concerned. Okay, so she sat her drunk ass over on her channel as usual and just spewed a whole lot of lies and BS. And I must have been must have shared the money because she don't know who So Sarah was, and nobody never heard of So Sarah and this, that, and the other. When So Sarah has been around here, the winner of the Reef competition has been around here for years, modeling for people. Everybody knows her. So I was done with this lying, hating, jealous hearted person ever since then. So it seems like she would be more concerned with things that are really bothering her in her real life. It seems like she has far more things to worry about than what is going on in a competition that she put $0 or 0 cents into. But like her husband, quote quote, her husband, quote unquote, and his real wife, who is not of the African American descent. But you would think that she would have more to worry about than me. So she comes on here crying that she's kicked him out. She's come on here crying that she kicked her husband out. Well, we all know this is what happened in that situation. That clear woman went to him and said this: "Look, you're my husband and you belong back at home with me." We all know that this is what really happened in that situation. So I kicked him out because he wasn't pulling his weight. Is caca. Okay, so it's caca because I'm pretty sure this husband was pulling his weight with his wife, his in fact real wife. Okay, I don't know where you get these pictures from, but girl, go on with your bad self. Someone over at Lipstick Alley does a lot of pictures of different people in this sector, and she graciously allows me to use them, and I am really appreciative of her. Hey, Miss Toby. Hey, Voodoo. How are you? Hey, Kind to Me. How you doing? Okay, so now, hey, Decaf for Life. So let's talk about why is it that all of a sudden, um, allegedly, she has thrown said husband out. So it's not lost on me that this sour faced heifer was on here not too long ago in tears and broken up. My friend just passed away. Oh, my friend just died. I had to go take care of my friends. Would you entrust any sick person in the hands of that sloppy drunk person? Now, are we to believe that she tucked her tail inside of a pair of breeches and went somewhere and took care of a friend? No, nobody is allowing your drunk ass near a friend. But it's just so ironic that after she comes on and cries and bawls and wants sympathy and empathy and pity about her friend, and you are nice enough to console her, that she brings her diabolical dumb ass out here talking crazy shit about uh about said alleged husband who has left her. Now, why is it that said husband left her? See, I am of the thought that the reason that said husband left her is because this friend who passed away was the only benefit he had in being with her. Friends with benefits, I think that this dead friend was the benefit of being with Kwani. Being with her gave him a closeness to be with this friend. And after this friend passed away, he's like, bitch, I'm out of here. You know, it's no more upside to being with you. I think that he wanted proximity to this said friend. I don't think that he wanted this tomboy looking bitch, that he definitely did want to and probably was screwing this friend, because we know that he is like pass around dick. So as soon as that friend oh, that's for something else. As soon as that friend hopped in the graveyard, I think that the fact that she had to placate both her man and her at the same time, because she's definitely give off lesbianic tease. So I think that her friend probably in fact jumped in the grave to get away from Kwani and Curtis. I think that she probably even dug her own one to get away from Kwani and Curtis. So since Kwani want to be so crude and think somebody gives a fuck, bitch, sweep around your own back door, bitch. And while you sweeping around your back door, go to some motherfucking um foster living homes and see if you can pick up your grandkids. So you want to lie and say that your grandkids were not in fact in foster care, but if it's a lie, you are the one who told it, because you came out and said that your daughter wasn't the one who lost the child. You tried to put it on it was being your son's baby mother who lost the children. So like it made a difference. Like it made a difference. You tried to act like, oh, my daughter ain't never lost her kids. It was the son's mama. So does that still not make you the grandmama, you dumb bitch? Does that still not make you the grandmother of these kids? And it wasn't your responsibility. You raised your kids. See, you just a grimy, disgusting piece of work, self-admittedly. Self-admittedly. and trying to run game and play games. And so while you sitting up here talking crazy stuff to other people, Guani, tell me why is it that you let me see what you guys are saying. Okay. Hey Max, how you doing? Okay, what video are you talking about? Okay, Villanora, that's wonderful. I tried to leave you the video of Hazel, another alleged victim of here. I mean, you guys are talking about something totally different. So, isn't it funny that instead of Kwani worrying about things that really are affecting her, she's projecting all of this negative, lying energy out on people on YouTube who are not paying her any attention. And Kwani, the only attention you're going to get is the same type that you give out. See, because Kwani, I have not addressed you, talked to you, but you insist on keeping my name in your mouth. Don't, if you want to address what I said about you victimizing women, that's a fact. That's what you did. That's what you address, you dumb bitch. But if you want to go into other things, we can go into other things because there's some other things that can be gone into about you, sweetheart. There's some other things that can be gone into surely about you. And while you're sitting up here worrying about what everybody else is doing while ignoring you, I see you didn't worry about that other weird chick over there playing your actual mom's phone call where she was giving New Mexico all of your business. And then she sat up there and played it for the police and pretended like your mother was her mother. But I guess she figured you both are two crazy bitches, so she may as well pretend like your mother birthed you too. She birthed one crazy bitch, why not birth two? But you ain't got anything to say. I love you. I love you. And she's sitting up there playing your mama, telling all your business and acting like it's her mother so she can get a case on the New Mexico person. You're dumb. You're just dumb. You're just slow. So Kwani, I'm done with you once again. Anything you say is very ineffective because your life is in pure shambles, bitch. Your life is in pure shambles. Hey, misunderstood. How you doing? Hey Bobby, how you doing? EJ, how you doing? Lanice, how you doing? Who did that? That was Ibe who did that. Ibe did that, played Kwani's mother's voice and tried to pretend as if New Mexico was in fact calling Ibe's mom, and then she sat up there and played the phone call where New Mexico had called Kwani's mom. You know, the mom that Kwani tries to pretend like that wasn't her mom, that was her cousin who sat up there and gave all her personal information out to New Mexico. That was her mama. That wasn't her cousin. But she loves Ibe. She's a dumb bitch. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. Someone should buy Kwani some QB electric panties and put them things on maximum vibration to calm her down. Well, from the looks of that camera slip, it seemed like somebody had already bought her some of those electric panties because we all know that her hair was sitting up on her head looking like this. See, I think she was done a favor. Yeah, this is how her hair is set up on her head. I think she was done a favor to have her hair coiffed like this. But we do know that Kwani's hair was sitting up on her head, looking like an old dusty troll. Okay, so that's that. We're done. We're done with that Kwani trash. Okay, so let me see what else you guys are saying. Okay. Hey PDP, how you doing? I see PDP has a mod stick over there at Voodoo's. PDP, she is known to block folks if she sees them in her ops chat. Who is she? Oh, Kwani is the only YouTube CC that has me blocked in the chat, and I ain't ever say anything. Okay, so speaking of block, see, Kwani, I know you're in here because you're a fan. Drop down. Drop down. Since you want to talk so much, since you like to talk so much, I dare you to hit this link, you coward ass bitch. I dare you to hit this link. Because you act like you don't know how to drop a link in your chat so conveniently. So here's a link. Drop down. Here's my link. Drop down. Since you act like you don't know how to drop your link. Drop down, bitch. Okay, so what? Here's what else I saw on the YouTube streets. Oh, did you guys hit the like button? I hope you guys hit the like button. I'm gonna close this out because I'm gonna pin my link. Let me see how many of you guys hit the like button. I'm gonna end my poll. Oh, 71% of you said, of course, you had already hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it, and 28% said you're on your way to do it. Thank you for doing that. I greatly appreciate your support. And okay, so let's see what else I came back into the YouTube streets seeing today. So I, God damn it, I turned my computer on, and then I see that Lovely Love was live. So I go, and the title was, "Oh, I got it." I got it now, or something to that effect. And then so I type in the chat. I said, "Well, what do you?" I said, What is it you got? The claps?" And then she laughed it off, and she's like, "No, you need the red ball, and then you need to go to the last video." And I was like, "What is Lovely Love into?" And Lovely Love has called the popo on Jay Dunn. I was like, "Oh my God, what in the world?" So then I do a little research, and I found out that what was it? Jay Dunn was in Bree's private chat, and they were discussing something in the private chat. So Jay Dunn goes over to Chat Rep's chat, and out in the open she says, well, we were trying to figure out if Lovely Love's daughter was the one who sent fake Yaya that strawberry letter. And Lovely Love called herself having a reason upon that to call the police on Jay Dunn, because Jay Dunn said that they were discussing whether or not Lovely Love's daughter was the one who sent Yaya that strawberry letter. Now, Lovely Love, um, I think you need to sit down. I really think you need to sit down. They said the police came to Lovely Love's house, and she played the video for him, and the police actually laughed in her face and said, "Well, it looks like they're just having fun here." I mean, like another drunk police call. Yes. Hey, Queen Diva, how are you? Um, that was like too much. Hey, Madam Scorpio, how you doing? Cola Nix, how you doing? So that was the reason that Lovely Love called the police on Jay Dunn. Okay, so Jay Dunn seems to be the easiest person to call the police on, but maybe other people it's easier to call the FBI on. Child. Now I hear a person who I do not go to. So I read up on somebody threatening that they were going to call the FBI on the celebrity pig because the celebrity pig allegedly sent out their daughter's pictures to a group of people on the YouTube streets. So it is now being alleged that the celebrity pig got these pictures from said content creator to use for some type of sorority, something, something or other. And now they disseminated the pictures throughout this sector. And this content creator is upset about it and gave them a 24-hour period or something to that effect to do something or whatever. And I think this is like the 1500th time that we have had to hear about. I have a friend who I went to school with who's in the FBI. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. Everybody think they have these big cases and all of this. So this friend in the FBI. So this person that they sent these pictures to, because their daughter was going to be part of the organization. See, you were friends with them too. So birds of a feather flock together. So you think that your friend in the FBI is only going to be allowed to investigate the fuck shit she was up to. So, do you want the FBI to then start delving into the fuck shit that you were up to with it? So you think that she's just gonna let the FBI investigate her and not squeal on you? Do you think that that's how it works with the FBI? Do you think that's how it works with your local police station? See, when they bring you in on something, somebody gonna start squealing 9 times out of 10. Anybody watch the first 48, any of these cop shows, any of these interrogation shows, as soon as the pressure gets put on them, what do they start doing? They start singing about their cohorts and their partners in crime. So we definitely already know that this low self-esteem bitch was a partner in crime, so much to the fact that when the Piggy Pearls allegedly left YouTube only to go under a troll page, that this low self-esteem bitch even took a moniker name with this woman's name as her own name. So we understand that, bitch, we understand that bitch probably got you caught up in more shit than a little bitch because you a dumb bitch. Okay, so we got FBI's. Oh, I'm gonna use my connections with the FBI's. And what is this? Okay, so I also heard that there is some jockeying going around here for different type of positions. So I hear that there was also some jockeying for who is going to be the head victim. So I heard that MU was told to take a seat because the Miss Low Self Esteem is jockeying and saying that no, by far, she is the beef sector victim. And you cannot come over here and be the victim unless you are speaking victimese like me, because I hold the card in the beef sector. And MU, while you were talked about, while you were slandered by these old froze that you could not even be SA'd because of your past, I am still the ultimate victim because colorism trumps everything. So let me see what else that I was privy to. Okay, I got that. I got that. And I had a little time to go over Sean Bradley's video. Um, and all of a sudden, it is being revealed that the celebrity pig allegedly uh, does not like Demon Soul need to ask can she come back home and keep it moving. Mm-mm. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what either of them do. Uh oh, boo. Uh oh. Excuse me. You okay, boo? Oh, hold on 1 second. Uh oh. It's okay. It's okay, boo. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't put that on mute. Okay, my dog, she was barfing. She hasn't been feeling well. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, thank you. Um, the fuck, the fuck what? I don't even know what you're saying. The fuck to. Okay, I was head victim before. You lost your place, MU. You guys are gonna have to fight it out for a head victim in charge. You heard of the head be in charge? Well, you guys are gonna talk about the head victim in charge. Can you talk about SB? What's going on with the Joyce and Shelley saying that SB is harassing them? I'm so confused. Yeah, I did not see where Joyce said this, but SB said that Joyce has come out and said that has come out and said that Sean Bradley has been cash apping her $1 a day for an extended period of time. So she is saying that in doing so, that is a form of harassment. Now, did see a video when Shelly comes out with this video about Sean Bradley having the nerve to do commentary on this stuff that they are putting out here on the YouTube street. And then she said something to the effect that she was concerned or she was afraid just because he's giving commentary on the F shit that she's doing out here. And then she hosted a live yesterday where none other than Rico the Brat comes on there and says that Sean Bradley has been stalking him. So who could even stalk him? Because I don't even know too many people who can find their way to his channel. But nonetheless, allegedly Sean Bradley has been stalking him, and he said this on Shelly page. So it is Sean Bradley position that Joyce and Shelly are trying to trump up some type of harassment complaint against him. That's what I got out of it, and those are the reasons. Okay, so yeah, that's what's going on with that. Cries every day, every day, unless you don't mind being called a junkie. Mm-hmm. Demons, all right. Child, please. Okay, so let me see. Hey, Diva One. These hoes are goofy. These hoes are most definitely goofy. Okay, I'm gonna drop my link, and then okay, so then you okay, boo? You better. Okay. Okay, so then Demas, Paulette, I go over to in the lab live early this morning, and then let me paste this link here just in case anybody want to come up here and converse. Okay, so then I go over to in the lab live this morning, and Paulette just really insists on being ignorant. I see. I didn't understand that Paulette. I saw a lot of people say that she always gets stuff wrong. I be asleep. I work nights. I guess I missed a lot today. I had no idea about anything today. Well, I have not seen a lot myself. New deflection storyline. Yeah, I think that must be. Let's get the attention off of us in the BS that we have been in on knee deep in, and let's not we don't want people to continue to discuss this J Dunn case. We do not want people to discuss this J Dunn situation that we got people to come up and be a part of. Hold on, I have someone in the back. I don't have any mods in here today. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Miss Toby?
Hey, it's
That
me.
banner ain't big.
You
I hope
you
that's you.
too. Gummy,
My,
yeah, it's me.
go ahead.
Gummy is here. You
Go
have a
ahead.
mod. Gummy is here.
Oh, Gummy's here. Okay. All right. Thank you, Gummy. Okay. What's on Miss? Thank you, Gummy. See, I don't see you in blue in here. Okay. Thank you, Gummy. Okay. So what's going on, Toby?
Okay. Okay. So
Miss Toby?
I'm okay. Can you hear me? Can you
Yes.
hear me? Okay. I'm a little tipsy.
Yes. Yes.
I went out and got two drinks, so I'm a little tipsy. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I I'm so confused about Shelly and Joyce because I don't see how Sean is harassing them. He's not harassing them. I don't consider that harassment.
I don't consider it harassment either. I think that it's just all deflection and all trying to make things bigger than what they appear. Uh, uh, he's doing commentary on what they're doing, and I think that she's mad because he is like catching the fact that he's predicting their moves. So did you see that live that she did last night,
Who,
Shelly?
Shelly? No. What happened?
Yes. Okay, so there's a live that she did last night, and then she re did the thumbnail to a person being bit in the butt by a dog, and she kept making references about how she's not a dog owner. I own a cat because dogs you can feed them and they'll turn around and they'll bite you. So I definitely own a cat. So we know who owns dogs in her little trio
Kimmy,
of trifling
Kimmy,
triflingness.
Kimmy,
So right. So then
Kimmy.
she also says that she's not gonna lie for nobody. She ain't gonna lie for nobody. Well, you ain't had no problem doing so this long, but now all of a sudden she's not gonna lie for nobody. So and then she made a community wall post about some video that she did about Christian Rock or whatever her name is, the Blueface baby mama. So she wrote in the community wall post, I got 22,000 subscribers, and if this video don't get 500 subscribers, from
Oh,
now
I
on,
saw
anything
that.
I do
I
will be
saw.
on
Oh my
members
God,
only.
I saw that, Ronnie Q. I saw that, and I'm thinking like, who the fuck are you?
She's trying to run. She's looking for a reason to run, to act as if she decided to leave YouTube because, see, it's not working out like they thought it would work out. See, because Benzone, even though she was a crash test dummy, she's messing up the game plan now. Now everybody's clowning them and seeing, and the fact that Paulette Waters came out here and gave up the information that they were back behind the scenes prior to Benzone putting these charges out, and now everybody knows that, and everybody's looking at these charges sideways, and the fact that what these charges are based upon, they're still looking at them sideways. The fact that Benzone reached out to say she wanted to talk to Jay Dunn once they got a court date also makes them look crazy. So she understands that the walls of this complaint against Jay Dunn is really falling down, and I think that everything surrounding all of this talk and all of this double talk and all of these word salads that they are putting together has to do with this court case, because that's the only reason that all of them are running scared. This court case. That's my opinion.
And I don't. Well, if I was Jay Dunn, I wouldn't have any conversation with Benzone at all. But I'm quite sure that
No,
she's not going to have any conversations with her. But let me ask you a question. I'm trying to think. What month or what time was it when Jay Dunn warrant was issued? Do you remember?
I don't have no idea, because I've been looking for that video where Paulette dropped down in my chat and gave that information, and I was trying to figure out what month it was. So I don't know. It was before
Was it?
Christmas. We do know.
It was before
It was
Christmas,
before.
right? Was it like November or October?
It had to been like October, or I mean, it had to be November. It
Okay.
was closer
Oh,
to the Christmas, because remember, I'm not gonna
because
be able to go at it, and I had planned to go. It was November. Hard Conversation says.
okay. Well, let me ask you a question because I know I seen a live. I don't know if it was Shelly's live or somebody else's live, and I felt like Shelly was alluding to the fact that she knew what was going on. Like I thought she said something about, yeah, it's so and so date is coming or whatever. Do you recall that?
I don't watch Shelly that much. The only reason I watch is to be nosy when things are going badly. I must
Yeah,
admit.
I'm trying to. It was like she was alluding to the fact that she knew what was going on before it hit the streets.
And Jay
And
Wilson
I'm trying to.
alluded that he knew. And why everybody leaving Jay Wilson out? He alluded that he knew what was going on before it hit the streets as well.
I could have swore it was a live. I don't know if it was Jay Wilson's live or Shelly live, and I thought I heard Shelly and maybe Jay Wilson and maybe Kimmy. I'm not quite sure, but I thought they were like alluding to the
It,
fact that they knew what was going on. And let me tell you something, Miss Paulette, she pussy pop. She backpedal and pussy pop because I remember that live when she was telling you the tea.
mhm.
She was telling you the
And then
tea.
she tried to. Yeah, and then she tried, but it wasn't. But the thing about it was, she didn't tell it until after Benz had filed that paperwork. So she knew about it before Benz had filed the paperwork because that's when they were all backstage. But she came on my platform and told it after everybody found out. It was like the hot topic that Jay Dunn had that paperwork put on her, and that's when she came up and told it. So Paulette held it until it happened. Paulette held on to that shit, didn't say a word, knew what they were plotting, and didn't say shit. And then want to come out here like the, oh, I know everything, Paulette. And then she sat on there and tried to say that Jay Dunn was sitting in the cut, in the back chat, in behind the, hadn't been let up on the platform, and that's how Jay Dunn found out about it. And then Jay Dunn ran and told Bree that they were plotting to do some conspiracy against her. Well, if that is true, see, the word conspiracy didn't come into play until after the papers had been done and until after Paulette came on my channel and let everybody know that they were, in fact, conspiring to do something to Jay Dunn. So Paulette, it doesn't even make sense. See, Sean Bradley was the one who said, well, if they did all that and they were plotting together, it was a conspiracy. But now all of a sudden, Paulette is trying to say that Jay Dunn was sitting backstage and she heard their conversation and she ran over to Breeze and said that they're trying to plot a conspiracy. Paulette is so full of it. Now, I go over to In the Lab Live yesterday, and then you got Paulette sitting her big boot ass, her petticoat junction sounding ass up on the platform and saying,
Petticoat
well,
Junction.
yeah, she looked like somebody who buttoned up her shoes. I'm telling you, she sounded like a bitch who grew up in the era where her motherfucking shoes had buttons, not no motherfucking shoelaces. But like one of them hard shoe lesbians. You know them hard shoe lesbians. That's what she reminds me of. Not the short soft shoe ones, the kind. You remember them hard nursing shoes they used to wear back in the 50s? They used to be hard like Nurse Ratchet wore them hard shoes. And then them some of them
On
Christian
Ronnie King.
missionaries.
Look what Sean
What?
said. Look what Sean said. He said it was the
What?
week of November the 28th that she hit your panel.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna okay. Let me pull that up right now. Okay, so Paulette was on In the Lab Live. We're gonna play that right now. We got a little time. Paulette was on In the Lab Live, and then she's up there lying once again. Well, I don't know what's going on because I don't think they married with each other. Because Ronnie Q said that they didn't made up. Like, bitch, I ain't never said they made up. With Ronnie Q said that Jay Dunn and Benzone, they done made up. And I was like, listen at this
You didn't say
lying.
that. You
I
didn't say
never
that.
said that. I said that Benzone tried to reach out to Jay Dunn, and Jay Dunn basically told her, "No, you can kiss my behind. It's not happening." So Paulette
Now,
went out there and told the lie.
is Miss
Yeah,
Paulette confused? Let me ask you a question. Is she
and then
messy or is she confused?
she's messy, and see that the point of the matter is, see, she's going over to a whole new sector, and she's putting my name in something I categorically did not say because and then she goes, well, I don't know, I don't listen to them because them lesbians and I don't listen to their channel, and so is there some places that I don't go?
What?
So she trying to
What?
give herself,
She
she's
said
trying to say like
lesbians.
she
What?
don't listen. Yeah,
She
she
said
don't listen
lesbians.
to them because
What does
yeah, because I'm not
lesbians
here
have anything to do with it?
because
Especially when I heard her one night late at night talking about her motherfucking pussy. She was talking
what?
about her pussy one night.
Oh my god, how dreadful. Okay, so you made me vomit in my mouth a little bit. So So she says that since she don't listen to them, she got this from Q, and Q said they made up. And I hit that link. I said, Bellette, don't lie on me. I ain't never said they made up. I said that Benzo reached out to J Dunn, and J Dunn basically told her to kiss her behind, that she ain't talking to her at all. And so why are you sitting up here saying that? Well, I thought I heard you say. I said, bitch, you ain't thought I heard. You heard me say shit, because I ain't say nothing like that. She over there lying in a whole sector on me, trying to put some bullshit on me. Paulette full of shit, but she can't. Oh, well, she makes me sick. Now she makes me sick. Okay, Miss Toby, you there?
I'm here. I was just waiting for you to finish.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
done.
So hopefully you can find that video and you can play it, because I do recall when she was telling you the whole tea and nothing but the tea. And she basically said, I don't want to be in it. I don't want to be in it. I remember that lie.
Yeah, and because I was asking, what did they say? I don't want to say, I don't want to say. She wouldn't tell us what they said, but she said, I just told them I can handle J Dunn by myself. And yeah, I'm saying, well, what were they saying? Well, I just don't want to say. Hey, MU, how you doing?
I'm okay. I don't want to disrespect your house. How you doing, Rennie Q?
I'm good. What's going on,
That
MU?
that's it. I just want to make it clear. Am I interrupting your commentary by being in your house? Because if you don't want me here, I'll gladly leave.
Listen, all are
Can I?
welcome.
My phone my
Gummy
phone is
Bama,
breaking up, so I can't hear you. I'm
Gum,
sorry.
Gum, Gummy Bama is gonna give you that work. Gummy always give people that work, but unless I say block
I
that
don't mind
bitch,
that. Like, can I respond
you're
back,
welcome.
even though this your bottom? Am I able to
Yes, you can
respond back?
respond.
Okay, I just don't want to be
You can
disrespectful.
respond
That's all
back.
I
I
need.
don't.
Oh, okay, I'm jumping in
Yeah.
your chat. That's
Okay,
all I
MU.
needed.
Okay, Gummy Bummy, you finna get that work back now. So y'all fight it out in the chat. I wish. Listen, how? Okay, so I see my videos. I see my videos. However, I don't see a date on these videos. I see about a month ago, a month ago. Where do you find the actual date? Sean Bradley, help me, and I will pull this video up, because it wasn't titled anything about Paulette. Miss Paulette hopped up, and it was kind of like an unscheduled piece of tea that was dropped. So
You can't go according to dates of your videos
let me
from
see.
the oldest to the latest.
I did so many in that month. It doesn't have like the date like December or something. It just say a month
But
ago. It don't
but
have
if
the physical
does
date.
it have like no it doesn't have like November.
No, it doesn't do that. Mm,
He
okay,
said
let
go
me
to
see.
2 months
Let's see.
ago and then click. He said go to 2 months ago and then click on the details or description. It will give you the actual date.
Okay, okay, thank you. Now that's mm-mm. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw the date flash a little bit. Let me see. Okay,
Ronnie
I'm
Q,
looking for what else. What else have you heard in the streets, Miss Toby? Have you heard anything else going on in the streets?
no, that's I came up here to get it from you.
Well, I told you I haven't heard much. Yeah, I've been out of the loop. My dog, she's not feeling well. I'm gonna have to take her to the vet, because now she just barfed a little bit, and yeah, I'm
Th-
probably gonna have to go
What
to
does
the
she
vet.
eat? What does she eat?
She hasn't eaten. She eaten her
Ronnie Q,
food, but she hasn't
it's the
eaten.
video it's the video title. Black Baby Jane. Oh, that's the video that you did about on
Oh,
site April.
okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I was gonna check that one. Okay, thank you. I know exactly which one that
Thank you,
is.
Sean.
Okay, so let's
With your
thank
messy
you,
ass
Sean.
stuff.
Let's
Messy
hear
ass.
let's hear let's hear when Paulette hit my live to disclose that she was in the back chat plotting and scheming on Jay Dunn. Okay, Ronnie Q, can I play your video? Okay. Yeah, girl, you can play my video. I'm gonna send you a cash app. Okay, girl, send me a cash app. I gotta take the dog to the vet, so I greatly appreciate that. Okay, thank you, Ronnie Q. All right, let me play it now. Where's Miss Paulette at? Let me see. Okay, let me find it. Okay, I found her. Okay, here we go. Okay, okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let me share screen. Let me get this comment off first. Okay. Okay, you guys can see that. Okay. Here we go. When the tables are turned, do we not think that everything that Benzone did behind the scenes with these people is going to be spilled out here against her?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me answer this person. You got a screen name. Jay Dunn is getting a mug shot soon. It was bodily harm threatened, and it was on Brianna's panel. She threatened Benz if she came to the cruise. No, she didn't. Benz challenged her to a physical fight for money on top of it. When Jay Dunn said to that challenge, no, I'm not fighting anyone. So can somebody now I'm gonna let you stay because you may have some more bullshit to say. But go ahead, Miss Paulette. Miss Paulette.
Well,
Bernie, I'm gonna drop down.
I've
Thank
been
y'all. Bye,
thrown
y'all.
into this.
All right,
I've
thank
been
you,
thrown
Sean.
into this. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you fine. Go ahead. Miss Toby, can y'all hear that?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I've been thrown into this. Okay, like when this situation happened with Beans and Jay Dunn, which I didn't see any of that. I don't know nothing about what went on. Shelly had a live, and she asked me and Beans, and I think Kimmy to stay on YouTube after the live was over. She needed to talk to us about something. Okay. While we was back there, Jay Don screenshotted some things that was I don't know how they do that, whatever they be doing when they screenshot backstage. And what we were discussing, they asked me about
That's
the
not true.
I had with Jay Dunn, and I told them, and Ben said what she had to say. Shelley had
What she
what
had
she
to
had to
say?
say. Well, I can't say nothing about that because I was told not to. That's gonna
Okay.
come out on the police report. I'm just
Okay. I can't say anything what she had to say because I was told not to. So what is
But
that other than conspiring? And that's
but
gonna come out in the police report. Go
yeah,
ahead.
but also she said that Jay Dunn was behind the chat screenshot. That's not true. Shelly blocked her,
Yeah, but
from my
she was already
understanding.
blocked by Shelly. Now she was already blocked from even hitting Shelly's StreamYard. Now I didn't even remember her saying that part in this. I thought she came up with this later. So I stand corrected, Paulette. You did try to tell that lie early on. But Shelly, J Dunn can't be backstage screenshotting what's in the back chat. When you guys wasn't writing in the back chat, you guys were talking. What so y'all back there having a conversation, but y'all typing in the back chat? All of y'all was in the back chat, bitch. Go ahead. Miss, you got anything else, Miss Toby?
No, go ahead.
All right.
It's gonna be
Oh my
like that
goodness
there.
gracious.
It's gonna come out. Whatever it is,
Go ahead.
which I don't know. Know girl, what the girl charged her with, I ain't got a clue. Okay. And see, Jay Dunn seen us back there, in that meeting, because she some kind of way she be sneaking in the, when they stay after the lab, she hit the clink some kind of way and she wound up in them. And so then the meeting was over. And then she came back on YouTube and she was telling people that me, Kimmy, Shelly, and Benz were out to get her.
If she did say that, she wasn't lying, but she didn't say she was y'all was conspiring. Sean Bradley was the one who brought that up. So you said that she said that y'all was conspiring, but in fact, you guys were. But I'm gonna
Well,
go
I'm
ahead.
not out to get her, but and she was been telling everybody that we trying to get her locked up. It's a group of us and blah blah blah. I ain't no group with nobody.
You were a group of four who were back there telling what Jay Dunn had done to you. You were a group that day. And to further solidify the fact that you were in the group, you did not come out and say that it had happened until after these charges were filed. And then to further solidify it a little more, you still won't even tell what them floozies was back there talking about. Okay, go ahead. But did you have
I handle my own business.
So, did you have
I'm
anything to
listening.
say in that conversation? Did you have anything to say in that conversation, the meeting after the show, when you were backstage with them after the live was over? Were you in on the conversation? So, is maybe that why she grouped you in there as well? She
Probably
got a
because
delay.
they asked me what the issue me and Jay Dunn was having. I told them.
Mm.
And
But
that's
okay,
all
so
that,
this issue,
pretty all I say.
so this
And
issue that you and
and I
Jay
just
done,
let them know if she.
I'm sorry, you go keep going.
No, I'm through
Miss
talking. I
Paul,
was listening to you.
I stepped on you. This issue that you have, so everybody back there had an issue with Jay Dunn, and so they were asking you, so what's your issue? What's your issue? What's your issue? Was it like that, Miss Paulette?
But it was seen on YouTube and it was discussed. So they knew my issue. And then it kept going. The
Okay,
issue kept going. After me and Jay Dunn got into it over there on Nikolai, and I told her, because she was saying something about doxing.
okay. So they had noticed that Paulette was having an issue with Jay Dunn. So then all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden they Paulette, can you come backstage? We want to talk to you about something because they saw that
Mm-hmm.
Paulette had an issue with Jay Dunn. So they wanted to see who was going to be more easier to be their crash test dummy. Benzone or Miss Paulette because they listen to Miss Paulette's talk and they figured that she may be bunking enough to be their mule.
And then I know she doxed. And I told her, bitch, you on probation. I heard everything you said, and I don't take threats lightly. And I will contact your probation officer because, bitch, you still on probation. Well, they got a whirlwind going on YouTube. Everywhere I'm going, putting the police on her and you trying to get her locked up. No, I was not trying to get her locked up. I wanted her to back the hell up off me and don't say nothing else to me.
Okay, so I see why they Paulette was an attraction, because Paulette had already threatened to call her probation officer, so they feel like, oh, well, she may be a good
Me and you
ringer.
ain't
But
cool.
you
And I
said,
know you don't like me, and I really don't care for you.
that after that meeting that Jay Dunn snuck in, that you guys were behind the scenes, that she came out and said that all of you guys who were in that meeting was trying to get her locked up. But you don't want to disclose what was said in that
Yeah,
meeting that happened behind the scenes. So it was
yeah,
you
because that's
and who else?
you know
Wait a minute. It was you and who else
I want to
behind the
keep my
scenes?
word.
Okay, but who was behind the scenes in that meeting, Miss
It was
Paulette?
me,
That's all.
Kimmy, and Shelly being gone.
Okay, there we
It
go.
Mhm.
when the live went off, it was me, Shelly, Ben Zone, and Kimmy.
Mhm.
Now look at this comment. Look at this comment from Hard Conversation. So basically, you talking mess, but can't take when Jay Dunn responds back. He
And we,
messy.
they was asking, what was your problem with it? What is your problem with it? What is your problem with it? Each one of us told what the
Mm-hmm.
problem was. And then
So can
after,
I ask?
and so that meeting
Go
was
ahead.
over.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We didn't do nothing else. We never have been in the meeting again at all. I ain't discussed nothing with them ladies, and we just speak in chat.
She didn't discuss nothing with them ladies. You did discuss something with them ladies. You discussed what she had done to you. You said you discussed what Jay Dunn had done to you, and that's why they called you back there, because they already knew. You had
They
discussed that you were
already
going.
knew.
Yeah,
They
and
already
then
knew.
now I didn't discuss nothing with this lady. See, this is after we had this is when we first found out that Jay Dunn had these charges. So now she free willy talking, trying to act out. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. We ain't had no more discussion. But and it wasn't nothing else said. It wasn't nothing else said. Something else was said, because after that meeting, charges was put on Jay Dunn. So don't try to play dumb, Miss Paulette, or are you playing?
Yes, that's it. I don't
Okay.
talk to nobody. I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, after, like I said, after the thing was that when me and Jason got into it over there. Well, let me tell you, the first thing happened when I was in the chats. How we chat back and forth. I speak to everybody. But one day, Jay Dunn told me, "Do not speak to me anymore because you was talking about me or something." And I told her, "Fine." I hadn't spoke to her in like a year and a half. And it's other people that they tell me don't speak to them, I don't speak to them. Or you can just say, "Polly, don't speak to me," and I won't speak to you. And so, she's
Mm-hmm.
not the only one. So I ain't got no problem. I won't speak to you no more. Well, a year and a half later, then the shit happened on Nika's. Now I ain't been talking to you, I ain't been messing with you, and you ain't been messing with me. And the reason I went up on Nika panel that day is because Jay Dunn had held the live up like for 2 hours, and she was trying to get it where Nika would agree with her because Beasley wanted to hit the link and Pizarro was up there or something like that. And she was telling Nika didn't let Beasley come up because Pizarro was up there. And then she let him, Pizarro got down and she let Beasley come up briefly. And she said, "I can't let you be up here because this is Pizarro time. I'll holler at you." She did it just that quick and dropped him. No, he was trying to ask, and I don't understand this rule and all that. You know how they give you a hard time with that. And Nika just wouldn't discuss it no more with him. And he went on and left. Well, Jay Dunn, it was like the next day or something. She had been going in Nika for like 2 hours saying the same thing 100 different ways. But I think it would be a great opportunity for you. And why you don't know what the opportunity you're missing. Nick was saying, "I'm not gonna interview that man. If you want to, if he's such an important to you, you interview him. But I ain't messing with that." And she just kept going on and on and on. And so I hit the link and I said, "Nika, um, Are you, you sound just down, sound beat down. Are you having a good day? And she said, I was, but I'm not having a good day now. I said, well, what is the problem? Whatever's giving you a bad time, making you get in this messed up mood where you like blah. I said, let's talk about something else. Well, we started talking about something else, and then Jay Don jumped back in it again, and she back with the Beasley shit. How many times a
Uh-huh.
person got to answer this question? You you saying the same thing, but y'all have seen her do that on panel, take up the whole damn live. And so I can't think of what happened, but my son's dad was here because my kids and grandkids was going on a cruise, and he was here with me to send them off. And he came in the room and he said something to me, and I said something back on him. I thought I was on mute. And Jay Don said something about Paulette. Oh, I know your full name now, and it was like that's how you can get doxxed. And then I just cussed out and I told her, I said, "Bitch, you don't threaten me, and I don't take lightly the threats. You call yourself there to dox me." And then
Right.
Nick, you hear she talking to me and this and that. I ain't got nothing else to talk about. I done said what I had to say.
Well, let
You
me ask you.
want on probation, bitch, not me. And I can call your
Well,
PO.
let me ask you this,
But
Paulette.
after that, everybody started everywhere I go. They were saying that, I'm listening.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, so if they or anybody or the person who has in Alabama and or Florida come to you and ask you to can you write a statement of what Jay Dunn did to you, would you do it or not? That's all I want. That's my question. Or would you rather not answer?
There has been announcements made on you that if anybody wanted to write a letter like for this case, and it's been people say it on live. If you in they live and they say, well, if you have a problem with Jay Don, if she ever did something to do you, if you want to write a letter, blah blah blah. I ain't wrote no letter. Now I'm just speaking for Paulette.
Hmm.
Paulette ain't wrote
Okay,
no letter about
that's just my
nothing.
question. So
Paulette
the
did what
horn
she
has
had to do.
so the horn has been blasted that if you want to write a letter a la intrinsic and trot your ass up on panels 3 years later after you done wrote this letter because that's the only relevance you have to be in the B sector with your black sector scandalous ass, you can write a letter.
It was like
Oops.
for everybody in the live. This wasn't no
Yeah.
backstage
Okay.
stuff. This was on live.
Yeah,
Several
because
lives that I've been in. That's been announced.
yeah, because intrinsic I it's to my understanding took it upon herself to write a letter to about her last court case, and she walks around boasting like a rooster with a chest poked out that she was the one who was instrumental in helping getting that done. Now the pictures and what she did was wrong, but intrinsic also had pictures put out, but how come she didn't file her own case? I mean, she can be a character witness to that happening to her. It's just like a lot of people just want to get in on this because of how they feel about her or whatever. Now she said she know your name, but did she say your name out loud? Or she said I just know your name?
No, she didn't. She didn't say it on that.
Okay. Okay, so but thank you, Miss Paulette, because you are giving some real eye-opening information. So Jay Dunn was backstage, and she heard
I'm
that
just telling you
whole
my part.
after the show. Hmm.
And
I
so
understand.
then, okay, after that Nika thing that happened on the panel, um, where was it? Oh, I hang around over there in my house. And so it got out in the YouTube streets about what me and her J Dunn conversation was at Nika's. And he asked me about it. And I told him exactly what I said on the panel, that I don't take counting the threats. And I will call your probation officer because you on probation. You're not finna terrorize me. And you're not gonna mess me all over YouTube. I'm not gonna give no bitch that right. It's not just her. In the Mo 3 sector, oh, they didn't nobody over there go for that shit about what I said I was gonna do. And I told them, if I don't give a damn if y'all don't like it or not. If my mind is made up about doing something, ain't nobody on YouTube can make me change my mind. I'm grown.
Okay, hold on, Paulette. I
And
got
so,
somebody in the back. Hold on, Paulette. I got somebody in the back. Hello, VS?
This is me.
okay.
Okay, hold on. 1 second, VS. Go ahead, Paulette.
And so
Go ahead,
then
Miss
I was
Paulette.
over at my house later, couple days later, and chat rep wrote to me in the chat. She said, Jay Dunn says she gonna dox you as soon as she get off for probation. And I was like, what the fuck? And so, I didn't say nothing else. And I said, but I asked chat rep on the panel, I had her to come up. I said, what did you say? You said that Jay Dunn said she gonna dox me when she get off probation. And she said, yes. So I didn't say nothing else about it. And then one night, Jay Dunn came over there on my house. And when she was up there, I asked her, I said, Jay Dunn, did you say that you was going to dox me after you get off probation? She never would answer my question. And I told her, thank you. And I got off the panel. And before that
Okay.
happened, I was at two cameras and YouTube. I was over there minding my own business. Jay Dunn typed in the chat to me. She said, Paulette, did you say that you was gonna kill me and my dog? And I was saying, this is crazy. And so then later on, she got up on the panel and she said, Paulette said she was gonna kill me and my dog. And then I hit the panel and I said, Jay Dunn, I never said anything like that. Who told chat rep told you a lie. I didn't say that. And then chat rep came and she said, yeah, because Jay Dunn asked her, and she said, yeah, she said that. And it's on video over there at my house. And I said, well, I want you to get the timestamp because I've never said anything like that. I've never threatened nobody on here. And so then,
you're saying chat rep lied on you?
Chat rep told her a lie like I was gonna kill her and her dog. That's how she found out that me and her had bumped heads over there at Nichols. And then this come up about me want to kill Jay Dunn and her dog. And then over on when Jay Dunn was at my house, finally came over to my house, I told her, I say, well, did you say that you was gonna dox me when you got off of probation? And she wouldn't answer my question. Now, if you want to talk to me and answer me yes or no, what the hell I'm gonna do?
But you now know that chat rep was lying, right? But you now know that chat rep was lying about. Okay, my point was that she is saying that Jay Dunn is saying that she's gonna dox her, and she is now saying, she was also saying that Jay Dunn said, I have your government name. That's why I asked her, well, did she say your name? No. So just because I can say that I know wife, I can say I know T Latte's government name, but until I tell T Latte your name is Joe Blow, I'm just talking. So now this is what she is saying, that Jay Dunn is going to dox her based upon this information, and because the chat rep told a lie on her, and Jay Dunn refused to answer the question if she was in fact going to dox her. So basically, on no information. Let me let it finish. About that whole situation,
I
right?
knew that in the beginning. I knew that, and I've been on her neck whenever I feel like stomping on her neck. I'm gonna do it because I told her until you confess that you lied on me, I'm gonna drag your ass anytime I feel like it, and I mean that.
Well, she really didn't lie on you. She lied on
Because
Jay
I haven't got
Dunn. She really didn't lie on you. She lied on Jay
She
Dunn.
lied to Jay Dunn about me. She
Right,
lied
right,
to
right.
Jay
I
Dunn
got it. I got you.
about
I got what
me
you're saying.
gonna kill the dog and her.
Okay. So
So
I
until
got
she
I got it.
on her neck too. She
Okay.
got
My
into
miss.
something. She didn't have a dog in the fight. But if you want to get in the fight, we're gonna stay in it. And now she
Yeah.
got
Okay.
QI involved in it.
Who got
QI is
QI
calling me
involved in it?
QI is calling me a op. QI and telling everybody it's me and ghetto intellect, Shelley, Kimmy, Benzone, everybody is we got a group going that we
Okay. Well, in my opinion, she
Say,
ain't telling no lie
say what,
because
man?
it's apparent that you guys were some ops. So I dropped a link to this video in the chat. If you guys want to hear the rest of what happened in that video, I'm gonna drop it one more time, and you can go and listen to this video yourself, and you can fast forward it to the part where Paulette comes on, and then you can hear the whole thing yourself. Let me copy and paste it right quick. There it is right there. Okay. So, okay, Miss Toby, what do you think about all that? Now, see, I was wrong. She was saying that in that live that Jay Dunn was backstage and stuff. I didn't remember her saying that. So
But why?
I
But
go ahead.
why would she think? Why would she think Jay Dunn was backstage? Because I recall at that time, I know that Shelley had blocked her from her chat, and she
Mm-hmm.
also blocked her from StreamYard. So why would she think that?
I don't know, but we know that according to even you know this, and according to Jay Dunn, that she had been blocked from both Shelly's StreamYard and the Celebrity Pig StreamYard. So yeah, there's that. So Miss Paulette gave up a lot of information, and the most information she gave up with that they were backstage conspiring against her. Now she knew about it prior to it happening. She refused to say what the other people had said in the conversation, so she's holding their secrets close to the chest, and that's what it is.
It sounds like this is what it sounds like to me. It sounds like to me that they were lining up Miss Paulette and Benz to determine which one was the biggest dummy
Mm-hmm.
to go forward and try to press charges on Jay Dunn. That's what it sounds like to me. I mean, I could hear them there. Well, Miss Paulette, what did she do to you? How did she threaten you? Because I remember at one time Miss Paulette said, she threatened me and I'm a protective class. I'm a protective class because I'm old. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The U.S. just started the airstrikes in Iraq and Syria. Shit about to get real. Iraq
Oh,
or
no.
Iran? Is it Iraq? Yeah, shit is about to get serious. Yeah. Okay, so
Was that due to
Sean
the
P.
you think it
Iraq.
was due
Okay.
to the three soldiers that got murdered?
Yeah, I think that has to do with it. I don't understand why it's Iraq though. That's why I'm not
No,
clear
I
on. I'm
think
gonna have
it's
to watch the news.
Iran. I don't
Maybe
think it's. You sure? Because I thought it would be Iran and
it's
not
Iran.
Iraq.
That's why I was asking. Itan, Itan. I think you mean. Are you saying trying to say Iran? I think she's trying to say Iran. Connie Black, are you trying to say Iran? Yeah, yeah. Connie Black or can you guys clarify? Are you guys saying Iran because Iran? Now this is about to get real messy. Yeah, this is about to get real messy, real dangerous. Biden said he was going after. Let me see. Biden said he was going after whoever murked our soldiers, and
And
those
you
are
know they were
three
three,
black.
three
They were
black.
three
Yeah, I was
black
about to say
soldiers.
that. Three black
Yeah.
soldiers. One
Mhm.
was a girl and two brothers, and they were quite young.
Mm, yeah. I
Hey,
thought it
Lex.
was two girls and one guy. Hey, Lex.
No, it was two
Oh,
guys and a girl. Yeah, it was a girl and two
mm.
guys.
Looks like I'm going back to contracting overseas. Look like you about to make you pretty dime if you survive. Now, did you guys hear Biden going after votes? That's what politicians are supposed to do. Okay, so I'm not a Biden fan, but that's like he ain't different from that no other one. It's all about oil. They don't give a damn about us. Don't be fooled. We heard Paulette nursing home staff yesterday. Paulette nursing home staff came in there like Beasley's nursing home staff. Biden wasn't saying much at first. Then the people got on him and he changed his mind. I definitely agree with that. He was like
Oh,
real
Lex
mums
said.
on the word.
Lex said it was. I thought it was two guys and a
It,
girl.
I thought it's two girls and a guy. Yeah.
Okay,
So
Monica, I gotta
one of
look
the
at.
one of the one of the female officers, they also made her a sergeant, a posthumous sergeant. And I don't know how effective or what type of effect that would have, uh, unless her survivor benefits reflected. I don't see the big deal in that, but maybe it will be reflected in her survivor's benefits. So you know. Okay, I almost went over to Iraq to work with Halliburton, but they were over there losing their heads, literally. Uh, Now, there has been a report about some former U.S. servicemen who are overworking in, where is it? I think Iran as mercenaries. Have you guys heard about that? They are actually, there's a company, there's a contracting company that are using former U.S. soldiers as mercenaries, and they are going over there targeting people and doing away with people. Have you guys heard about that? Okay, let me see.
No,
It's her benefits, the family gets more. What do you mean it's her benefits, the family gets more? Oh, the family gets more money because of her benefits. That's why I was saying, like, if it don't add to the her benefits that are going to be given to her beneficiaries. Maybe I said it wrong when saying survivors benefits. Then I didn't get the point. But that's a good thing then. Okay, so yeah, but yeah, they have a company that's over there acting as mercenaries. So how do you? Okay, Iraq and Syria are potential strikes due to the border being near Jordan, and that's where the initial strikes were from. Now, yeah, this is a big mess.
but
Blackwater
but Ronnie
been over
King,
there
why you
for a
act like you
while,
shocked?
and
Why
Blackwater
you act like you
has
shocked?
actually. I was shocked about what
What you just said that they had mercenaries. I'm
about
not
the
shocked
strike.
about that. No, the mercenaries. I'm not
I
shocked
I
about that.
I, I really am, because technically, and they were trying to talk about the technicalities of how this wasn't against U.S. policies. I think that that is I think that that is very dangerous, and that puts us in a precarious positions that we have U.S. people over there doing this type of work for a company, and it can be touched back to the U.S. as opposed to the foreign country that they are doing these mercenary hits for. That's why it like surprised me that that is allowed to go on, and Blackwater had such a bad reputation that they had to change their name, that they was doing so much stuff over there that they weren't supposed to uh, be doing.
Toya, I agree, Toya. I don't want to repeat on your channel what she just said. I'm just reading her comment, and I
Biden
totally
don't
agree with
care.
her.
Biden don't care nothing about our communities, and only about our communities voting for him. Eric Prince, Betsy DeVos' brother. I was wondering if it was her brother or her brother-in-law. We remember Betsy DeVos was head of the Department of Education, who wanted to get rid of her own Department of Education because she does not believe in the public education system. So, Blackwater. What did Toya say though? I was trying to get to what Toya said.
She said she blamed someone, and I don't want to say it on your channel.
That
No,
is
it's
that it?
up. No,
Okay.
the other comment is up. It's up. The comment before
Say,
that.
say it again, Toya. I don't see the comment before that. Say it again, Toya. Whose fault is it, Toya? I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
it
that's what I
out
said.
loud.
That's why I'm not. Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I have a real hard time with the censorship that goes on because you cannot speak your mind about the obvious to a lot of people. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I didn't know that that came from her. I do know that they have a think tank that is very instrumental in supporting that defunding. I mean, getting DEI. Now their new thing is getting DEI out of the public schools, and they have a think tank in which they're doing that. The New York Times just did a big article about this. Let me see. I have it bookmarked, and I because I wanted to discuss this, how they are using the term wokeism to push this agenda to get DEI out of even being taught in colleges, even being executed in college, as far as the student bodies, as far as hiring professors. And they also said that if they could get it into one college, which they did, they could then spread out the message, and which they have, because now they have this in 20 colleges where um, they don't even want to teach DEI as any type of social construct that is helpful. So a lot of corporations have latched on to this, and they do not believe that DEI is important in hiring as well. So this is the whole gist of it. So here's that New York Times article if you guys would like to review that. And who's blaming them? Okay. I can't speak freely, so I come here and to other channels to listen and laugh. Um, I'm kind of interested. Okay, I'm kind of interested in your position, T. Tricia, because you are a Christian, and I know that from my experience, most Christians says that certain people have to be back no matter what, and I don't understand why they say that. So is that your position, T Trisha? To wait and see what they would give us instead of demanding tangibles. Exactly. Wait and see what they gonna give us, and something is coming. That's what the slave masters used to tell us, to wait and get our glories once we go to heaven, and to follow the good book, so we wouldn't rise up. So we wouldn't
I
rise
wish
up against our oppressors.
I really wish that we had a successful third party. That's what I wish.
Yeah. T Trisha, I you said I was just wondering, do you take the positions that I personally have heard a lot, have been taught a lot in black Christian churches. I don't know if it's all Christian churches. I can just speak on my experience, that we must support this one body, no matter what. It's a Bible, like it's script, like it's part of our religion, that we must support another group no matter what. So I was wondering, you said you couldn't speak freely, so you just come and listen to what others have to say. Do you take that position as well, that has been taught in the black Christian church? Because we can always support other things, other people, and other entities, but we don't support ourselves. Biden called all those ninjas in there and told them, I can't do anything for you right now, and then passed laws to protect other groups. That anti-Asian bill passed within a couple of weeks, and the so many bills have been sitting on their desks unsigned. You can't even get the Crown Act signed, where teachers can't discriminate, expel you, cut your hair off, and all this type of stuff because you're wearing locks or braids. Can't even get a simple thing like that signed. You can't even get these farmers paid who have won their court cases of billions of dollars, and their money has not been dispersed to them. Can't even get that done. Okay. Who
What?
is Joshua Robbins? What the fuck is he talking about? Hey, watch that Joshua Robbins. I don't know if that's some code shit. Ain't nobody in here deciphering nothing. Joshua Robbins writing motherfucking
Miss
sentences. I'm gonna kick your ass out.
Miss Trisha, she answered you. She put it in the chat.
I see it. I don't believe that, because some folks are just spewing nonsense. I agree with that. Thank you, T. Trisha. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the
Okay,
crown.
Veronica, I'm gonna drop down. I really enjoyed having this conversation with you. I'm telling you, we this your channel is something else. We talk about the bullshit and then we end up talking about some real shit. That's why I love this
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah. I appreciate that, and like I was so mad that they didn't, and they kind of like on the hush, uh threaten any politician if they were to primary Biden, that they would like ruin. Allegedly, they said that they would ruin them politically if anybody tried to run against
Run,
Biden and
run
primary
against
Biden.
him.
Uh
Oh,
huh.
someone. Oh, okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
could
So
believe it. I could believe it.
and I believe that definitely should have been primary. And then they talking about 45 is trying to make a dictatorship. But what else? What other type of shit was that? That the incumbent cannot be primary. Like this man is like way old. So why is it that they refuse to even consider or talk about somebody primarying him? That's crazy. And Kamala, we haven't seen her this whole presidential cycle. Hey, she has been missing in action. I ain't seen her nowhere doing nothing of importance, making no speeches of importance. But now all of a sudden, here it is, campaign time. Now they trotting her out to all black communities, HBCUs, all these black events. Now you see overkill, a Kamala talking to Dr. Jackie of all people, and all this type of shit. That now you see her like who cut the BS? Like, ugh. Okay. All right. Thank you, Miss Toby. I appreciate you coming up.
Okay. Have a good day.
Okay. Biden told the Congressional Black Caucus that we'd have to deal with the Hispanics, which tells me the flooding of our city has been planned long ago. Yes, we'll have to deal with them. Well, how come everybody don't have to deal with them? Because see, if they were cutting into everyone's jobs and everybody's communities, it would be a different story. Biden doesn't say anything about our community because thought he was going to be able to replace black voters with migrants, but that's not working for him because they're just committing a bunch of crimes. Oh my God. I don't know if that's true, but how are they going to vote for him if they are not legal citizens? The fear of Trump is how Biden and Kamala got into the office, and look what they did. Now I'm not for Trump. They are all they are all their father's sons, but fear shouldn't determine your future nor your present. There you go, sincere. I agree. Biden is incoherent and doesn't know where he is. Harris, aka sorority woman, is all giggles. Yeah, like, I mean, come on, it's a mess. It really is a mess. I I even forget she's the VP. I am an open-minded believer. I don't classify myself as a Christian. I have seen how some of these so-called Christians behave or how they treat people. Nah, I'm good. I understand that, T. Trish. I get it. I definitely get that. And black folks keep falling for the Kamala charade. And truth be told, doesn't she? Is she technically not even black? Kamala had been gone since she rocked them chucks and pearls. I didn't see. What do you? Did she do that in office, or what you saying since she became a soror? Oh, okay. Since she became a soror. Okay, I don't like Biden and F Trump, but some of these Negroes should go out towards Trump. But the Democrat Party isn't helping either. Where is the John Lewis Act, the George Floyd Act, more student loan debt relief? Where is any of it? Okay. Okay, I believe that they are creating a situation where people will beg for Trump to run and will. Neither party is pro-black. I definitely agree with you on that. Biden speaks out of both sides of his mouth. He takes the black voters for granted and favors other groups. Yes, he does. Okay, they need to help the seniors and disabled people and the homeless instead of throwing money away to other countries. And they need to take care of all those people instead of giving these immigrants who come into the country who have no skin in the game in anything in this country, and they're getting free housing. Illinois is giving these migrants $9,000 to secure them some housing for at least 6 months. I talked about this a couple of days ago, and they're giving them money to buy furniture and necessities that they will need to uh, to live in these said housing. But Chicago has a huge homeless population that they're doing absolutely none of that for. These are Chicagoans, but they are doing this for immigrants who are being bused and shipped in. It's elongated banana head, low key racist. His elongated banana head, low key racist. Okay, I think I know who you're talking about. And these donors are trying to primary the progressive wing of the ones who are actually trying due to their support of. Okay, yes, yeah. Like, what is that one woman's name? They're trying to primary her out of the race, and it's a lot. It's a lot. If people pay attention, yeah, she's Indian. Yes, that's what I thought she was. A total mess, unfortunately. And then then he has split the then he has split teeth Clyburn, who has done absolutely nothing for his district for the past 25 years, campaigning now for black voters to turn out in South Carolina. Yeah, I heard that Kamala doesn't claim black. Well, she claims black when she was on the Breakfast Club and certain situations, and said that when she was in her when she was in college in her dorm, that that she used to listen to Dogg and Dr. Dre and smoke weed until it was quickly found out that Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre was not even didn't even have records out when she was in college. So pandering. Yeah, pandering. Always claimed Asian and Indian. Okay, and and I guess they want to put that blackness on her because she went to Howard and she's an AKA. That hoe says she's Native American. Ronnie Q. They need to stop worrying about certain votes from certain communities. Okay, not for Trump. Yep, I agree with that. Body Works. Now we need a comprehensive candidate to run on all of this type of stuff. Not nobody who's just shooting rhetoric, not somebody who's running so they can stay out of jail. We need a comprehensive candidate that really cares about getting these problems fixed. All this money that we send everywhere else, and we don't do anything for our own citizens, but we want to tax them to death and then send their dollars over to other countries and support things that don't support us. It's illegal to be homeless in Kentucky now. So what do you have to do? Either leave the state. I know in a lot of states they make it illegal to pass out food to the homeless. Okay. Hispanics and Latinos will not vote for Biden in droves. Once they make it here, they are no longer minorities. Exactly. They are. I know the largest swath of Hispanic people that even in California and Florida vote Republican. Did you see the immigrants who jumped the New York PD cops in Times Square? No, I didn't see that. Did they win? Now, now that's interesting. Do you think that it would get so bad? Because I heard about this. They want Michelle Obama to run and primary Biden, but I think it's too late for any of that. But excuse me, do you think that Biden would possibly even consider putting her on the ticket as VP? Because I think he's going to get real desperate here. Because I think a lot of people, too many people are talking about, nah, I ain't doing either one of y'all. And people like, oh, well, you got to. It's a lesser two evils. So if it's a lesser two evils, why must I choose one evil over the other evil? So a lot of people are, disengaging, and that's true. Chicago is out of control, putting up housing and giving money. Are y'all okay? Whole state needs help. Yeah, they not okay. They are not okay. They passed a law against being homeless. So the law they passed a law against being homeless, but they have not done anything to help circumvent people from becoming homeless. And Kentucky is one of the poorest countries in the union. So I don't get it. That's crazy. Okay. Corey Bush ain't shat. What state is Corey Bush from? And why do you say she ain't shat? If there's another alternative, I'm all for it. Yeah. I hear a lot of talk about Corey Bush, but okay, now you guys are talking about what's her name? Nimratra, or whatever her name. Instead of yucking it up with Charlemagne, she'll be yucking it up with Roland Martin. Mm-hmm. Corey Cornell West is an independent, but he's not going to get. You haven't heard much about him. The media has shut his campaign all the way out. I'm not a fan of Kamala, but she has always claimed her blackness from the Bay. I don't recall her claiming her blackness because I thought she didn't have any blackness to claim. Who heard that Namatra said that the Charleston shooting wasn't about racism. None of these politicians are any good. I did not know that. Well, okay, so if it wasn't about racism, why it was only after that she took down that Confederate flag from the state capitol to make it seem like that it was the final straw that made her see that a lot of stuff was still about race in this country. So now she's backtracking on that. So that allegedly was the reason for her taking the Confederate flag down out of the state capitol. They jumped the cops and they are still alive. Now, where does that happen at? They jumped the cops, but they still alive. So the cops weren't in fear for their life. The cops didn't see them put their hands close to their waistband and therefore had to do away with them like they do uh, people on traffic stops where they tell them to get their driver's license and then they say they were reaching for something. So they were in fear of their life. I mean, they attacked the cops and they still alive. Okay, Black Americans descending from sub-Saharan Africa, whose lineage can go back 7 generations in America, need to focus on their needs as a whole. Guys, the migrant situation is is because of what America imperialism. You mean white America imperialism? Okay, I think Cornell West is another John Lewis. What do you mean by that? No reparations, no vote. That's my stance. Cori Bush is my girl, St. Louis, Missouri. She does her part. Okay, she's from St. Louis. Thank you for that answer. I appreciate that. But somebody don't like Cori Bush in here. Namatra flips every day. Okay, so Kamala was lacking black folks up left and right in California. She sure was left and right. But then all of a sudden she was the cool girl and she was hanging out and she's smoking weed and listening to rap music. And let's not forget that it is alleged that she really slept her way to the top with what is his name? What was that politician's name? Who got her into the DA office? Jerry, was it Jerry Brown? Something Brown. It was alleged that she admitted that she was bullied because of her ethnicity, but she wanted to say that racism wasn't a thing in America. I guess it only. And see, you notice nothing is an ism in America to her unless it has happened to her. So she lives in South Carolina and then going to deny that racism is an issue and then have to admit at 5 seconds later that she was harassed. She actually said this within a breath of each other about how racism was not an issue. Okay, so and she didn't remove the flag until that woman climbed on the flag. I forgot about that, PDP. Thank you for reminding me. And she would not come down. Yes, I remember that. You're right. They're all corrupt. Yes. All right. So I thank you guys for especially black mothers. So you mean that she was locking up a lot of single black mothers? Wow. That's interesting. Well, all right, guys. I really appreciate you guys for coming out. and having this discussion with me. I'm going to drop this article one more time because I think that is very important to let you see how they do not want any inroads for Black Americans in this country anymore. They are really trying to shut down any inclusion, diversity, any type of equity programs or teachings as far as corporations and colleges teaching this. And their new word to encompass this in and to hide and tuck this under is the woke word. Woke or wokeism. See, anything about DEI is too woke. And so that if you would notice that this political cycle, this word woke and wokeism has been overused. It has been used to categorize any and every types of things that this certain party does not want. And it has also been used to, and it's also been uh, used, but the people who are using the word is even unable to define what the word woke really means. So I don't understand a society that doesn't want their constituents woke. I don't understand a society that would prefer their constituents sleep. But if you're woke, you can't see all the F shit that they're doing and that they're pulling, on you, the people. So that's it, and that's all I have. I hope you guys have all hit the like button, and thank you for coming out. I appreciate you all for being here. Hey D Dot, how you doing? Exactly. Okay, so there will be no reparations. No. Oh, Corey was spun off of Ferguson. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay. Oh, Corey Bush is better than who you guys had. That's for sure. Seven generation. My family was in Louisiana and South Carolina. Okay. Harris, as Attorney General, did a lot of damage in her position to the black and brown folks. Exactly. Willie Brown. Yes, Willie Brown. Thank you. Don't forget about disease X that's coming. They keep talking about. I didn't hear anything about the disease X. Yes, from San Francisco. She worked in San Francisco. What America did in Latin countries is imperialism. Thank you, Toya. Okay, Willie Brown. I knew it was Brown something. She did Willie Brown. Uh huh. Callie help. Black Callie hates Kamala. Exactly. They sure do. I remember Judge Brown said that she was on her knees to get to the top. Well, yes, it has been alleged that she got her job as Attorney General. That she was riding around in a car bought and paid for, and had to do certain things for the position that she found herself in. So I have heard that for quite a number of years, even before she got on the national political stage myself. So I'm just saying these are not new rumors. I don't hate anyone. Telling the truth doesn't equal hate. Exactly. All right. He's a more not like noble. Okay. The phrase "I stay woke" came from that song. I thought that woke came from hip hop lyrics, and it is to it is not anything negative in just because it came from a hip hop lyrics doesn't mean it's anything negative in its connotation. It just means to peep things out and look around and see what's happening and don't sleep. Okay, locked up a sickle cell mom because her child missed too many days of school, and it took Diane Feinstein to force her to release the sister from jail. Diversity is now a derogatory word. It's crazy. Yes, it is. Willie Brown was married when he was sleeping with Kamala. Yeah. Yep. You have folks who complain about woke don't know what it means. Exactly. Okay, I always look at a generation as 50 years, but it is said to be 20 to 30. So on the minimum 140 years, maximum 350 years. Okay. So I didn't I didn't know that she was locking up women for their kids skipping school. That's crazy. Haley grew up in a small South Carolina, mostly black town. Her dad retiring from teaching at a HBCU, but yet she didn't know racism existed. The person who sold her dad the house, he could only buy a house in a black town, and the person who sold him that house told him that he could not have any black visitors to his own home, and no black people could come into his own home. And he further told him that if he decides to sell his house, that he had to sell it back to him, the man he had purchased it from. But Nikki Haley, it does not recall any black racism when she was growing up, and as she went to her the income that her father made from working at a HBCU allowed her to go to a Christian private school. So she's not familiar with the racism, even though she lived it. And then she must admit that these Christian people at this private school did do a lot of things to her that she found racism towards her, but she can't see racism toward anybody else. She can't see racism anywhere else unless it regards to her. So all right, you guys, that's it for me today. I have to get out of here. I thank you guys for being here. We will continue this conversation maybe tomorrow. I think we had a good conversation, and I do want to continue this conversation. I started off on BS, but this is some serious stuff that we definitely need to talk about. Thank you guys for being here. Hit the like button on your way out. If you want to cash out me, $ Ronnie Q. I dropped that article for you guys about the New York Times discovery, and it is like really, I think you guys really need to read this article because the treacherous way that they are going about removing DEI from our jobs, schools, and consciousness is like really calculated. They're not this one guy who is in on the study said that it would be good if we treated gays like they did in other countries, have a prison for them. I mean, these are the type of people who are working on getting rid of DEI in our schools and in our workplaces. So there's the article. Avail yourself to it. There will be a quiz tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here. God bless. Good night.